Remy Rippon, Senior Health and Beauty Editor at Vogue Australia, and this is Beauty Essentials. Today, we're doing date night makeup. I think for date night, you can go a little bit more special, maybe an eye or a lip or a cheek even, something to make you feel that little bit more special from what you would do every day. Today, I'm going to be using NARS Light Reflecting Hydrating Primer. This one's loaded with antioxidants and marine extract, so it's super hydrating and it's just going to give your skin a beautiful glow and a beautiful setting to start a date night look. As you can see, it's got this really beautiful peachy tint. Just warm it up in your hands and then we're just going in exactly how you would your moisturizer. Don't be precious about it. Just want to warm it up and get it all around your face and down your neck. The one I'm using today is the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I find it's just a beautiful texture. It's not too heavy, it blends beautifully, and I can use my fingertips or a brush. I'm just color correcting. I'm going over any little red spots or hyperpigmentation, and then I can use a lot less foundation. As you can see, this one's well loved. It's generally my go-to date night or not. This is a great blurring brush for concealer. I find the end isn't too small or large, so it really just gives you the ability to kind of fluff out those edges and diffuse any harsh lines. So I'm just going to go in under the eyes and just really light, dabbing and blurring. I think less is more with concealer as well. Always just blend, 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 and then you can go in and go over the areas that need it. Now, foundation. Today I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. It's really fluid, it's lightweight, but it's buildable. For date night, it's perfect for that. What I like to do is apply a little bit with my fingers, just to the center of the face, nose, tiny bit on the forehead. You don't need as much foundation on your forehead as you think you do. Then we're blending. Your favorite foundation brush? I generally prefer a fluffy one rather than the ones that look more like a paintbrush, but it's completely your preference. You can go over your eyelids as well. This will just give you a really nice base, and just buff, buff, buff. It's pretty much the rule of thumb. We all love a bit of glow, but I think for date night, powder has its place. This one is by Hourglass. It's called Vanish Airbrush Pressed Powder. You can just use the small applicator that it comes with, and I just go right into the T-zone. You might not even notice that it's doing anything, but this will ensure your makeup stays put through drinking, eating, champagne, and then you can go back in with a glow product where you want to add the glow. I love a pinky blush for date night. It just gives a really youthful glow and just brings that freshness and life back into your face, especially when you're wearing more foundation than you usually would. This blush is another icon. It's Estee Lauder's Pure Color Envy Sculpting Blush. Grab your fluffiest brush, but really any blush brush will work fine. You don't need to be too precious about it. Also, I feel like sometimes this look might look a little too blush heavy when we've not got everything else, but you've got to trust the process. Now it's time. I know we said with the powder we were kind of mattifying everything down, but now it's time to bring the glow back. This is the Chanel Balm Essential. Honestly, if you add one product to your makeup bag, let it be this. It's an absolute all-rounder. I pop it on my eyelids, on my cheeks, on my lips, on the end of my nose, Cupid's bow, anywhere that I want a little bit of shine. So you literally just pop it on. This is the type of product isn't going to dramatically change your look, but if you tilt your head to the side ever so gently, you're just going to pick up a really subtle sheen. Next up is eyes. We're kind of going with a drummed up version of an everyday brown matte eye. Basically what we're going to do is just intensify that with a little bit more chocolate right along the lash line. So today I'm using the NARS eyeshadow palette. I'm going in with this, I guess, caramel colored base. This is just a base color. We're just going to pop it on and then we're going to blend, blend, blend. This is just a base that's just going to set the groundwork for everything that goes on top. The trick is to choose a colour that's quite neutral, so you can afford to do it right from the lash line to the brow line without it looking like a dramatic eyeshadow look. Okay, you might love an eyeliner, but today I'm going in with just eyeshadows. So the trick is to get a darker shade right by the lash line, and it kind of acts as a really sultry, smoky eyeliner. I'm going in with a Tom Ford palette. It's a very, very chocolate shade. And then we're just going right into the lash line, like literally buffing where the lashes. I then like to go into the waterline as well. Just gives you that nice sultry intensity. So you're just going up. This is for day night, so I'm wanting to dial it up a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with another brush. So this brush is in between, I guess we've got 3 levels. The fluffy brush for the start, the very, very thin brush for the eyeline, and this is kind of your medium-sized brush. Take the same shade, really dark shade, put some color on your brush, and then you're just going to blot in the corner quite haphazardly. Then you're going to take your fluffier brush and we're going to blend just on that outer corner, and again, intensify it as much as you want. Start light, and you might want to go in with a little bit more. It's a lot easier to add than it is to subtract, so just start small. Now we're going to do the lower lashes. Just take again that very small brush, and you're just going to work it in like you would an eyeliner. So just little pressing. Don't worry about sweeping. It's not about brushing, just press that colour on. So it's just mimicking, I guess, the brown eyeliner or black eyeliner that you would use in your everyday routine. You can concentrate a little bit darker towards the outer edge and then allow it to diffuse towards the centre. Okay, we're going to finish with a quick coat of mascara on the eyes. I like to coat the top and bottom lashes. I just feel if you coat the top and bottom lashes, you get a really great eye-opening effect, and it also makes, if you've done a smoky eye, it really makes it pop, and it kind of just darkens that eye area. I love how mascara just makes a whole look come together. Super easy. We're not going to go with a wildly dramatic brow look for this because I think the focus is going to be on the eyes. So just brush up your brows. I love this brow pencil because it's super thin, so you can really just mimic those very fine brow hairs. I am loving the YSL Rouge Volupte Candy Glaze. These just have a really, really soft sheen without being like super gloss or super matte. This is shade number 13 and it's a really beautiful, subtle pinky nude. I just like to blur the edge, and you don't want anything competing too much with the eyes. So the lips are just there to give a really nice glow, but not be the statement or the focal point of the look. I am going in with the icon that is Glam's Meteorites. This one in this fancy little package is a collaboration with Pucci. Basically, pop it on top of all the high points, dabbing and blending the nose. Just gives you a really beautiful subtle shine. A little bit forehead. Even, I saw a makeup artist do this, ears. And if you were wearing something strappy, it's really nice to put a little bit more on your collarbones as well and tips of the shoulders. And that's my perfect date night makeup. I hope it inspires you to try something new on your date.